Hoppsan allihopa. Hopplan sa. Idag ska vi tala om podcast med de anonyma stjärnkrigarna.
Thank you, Moots. So many people just clicked off, by the way. As a start, is anonymous in Swedish. They're looking for the button to turn off auto dubbing. Thanks to you.
That'll do. That'll fucking do.
Are you ready? Are we good? Aaron, what in the name of God is that? You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
There we go. There we go. Powerful. Very powerful. So I ended up cursed Machamp, and this fucking guy popped up cosplaying him. So I'm like, fuck it. We roll.
That's terrible. Thank you for that wonderful contribution to the StreamYards.
You're so welcome.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Astartes Anonymous podcast, where I am joined by a mediocre artist, a man who lives in a village, and the worst Pokemon player ever.
What? You take her back!
I'm your host, Tom, and these are my co-hosts.
I'll kill you!
Well, hello everyone. My name is Karl, also better known as Boots.
I too am in this episode.
Thank you, Wilson.
Thank you, Tom Spanks.
Thank you, Tom Spanks.
Thank you, Tom Spanks.
All aboard.
No, really, man. Thank you.
And we also have Aaron here today. Hello, Aaron. Would you like to tell the audience why you're so bad at Pokemon? Would you like to explain to them? Would you like to apologize?
I'm just a silly guy who made a silly mistake and walked into the line of sight of a man with a level 25 Ludicolo who whooped my ass so bad. The randomizer didn't even work in the next run after that.
Bro sucks so bad the fucking randomizer went, nah, I cannot play with this motherfucker. Actual gink behavior.
I was getting fucking thronggled every turn on that fucking run, to be fair.
What do you mean thronggled? The only person taking the turns was you, G.
Brother, I couldn't catch a single fucking Pokemon because I kept pulling insane bullshit. Like Metang on Route 2. You can't catch that bitch with 50 Ultra Balls, let alone 5 fucking Pokeballs.
Well, you know, as we all like to say, skill issue.
Ooh. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
It's wild how, like, you are, like, this huge Pokemon guy, and we play Pokemon together, like, once, and, like, I'm way better than you. It's crazy.
Did you got...
No, Tom. He's a huge Pokemon guy. There's a comma in there.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
I missed that bit. I'm gonna hope it was something nice.
No, I mean, yeah, he said, well, we'll see. Right, so today we are, what we're calling this, I don't know what we're going to title it. It's going to be something adjacent to
podcast.
The podcast. Where what we wanted to do today, we had a really goofy-ass idea. And by we, I mean the mediocre artist had a really goofy-ass idea.
Oh, no. I won't take too much credit for it. This was shared.
I thought it was your idea. Was it not your idea?
No, it wasn't mine.
Oh, I'm so sorry, mediocre artist. It was the man who lives in a village's idea.
This village idiot did something a little smart for once.
We have in the Discord, in the Astartes Anonymous Discord, we have a channel for podcast episode submissions. So the idea is, hey, here's an idea. You could do this for an episode. And obviously, we do actually draw from there quite often, but a lot of the time, stuff will get submitted, and we'll look at that and go, oh, that's awful. We can't do that. Or we're not going to do that, or whatever, you know. Or maybe we'll just have a better idea, or maybe someone has a great idea that is like wonderful, and we just don't like them. so we don't do it.
Happens a bit. More often than we'll admit.
You're painting
Actually, it
such a
happens all the
wonderful
time.
picture here, Thomas.
It happens all the time in our little inner circle thing that only the four of us can see when Aaron posts ideas. All the time.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
no one else has fucking commented on that thing since.
So
wait a minute, we're not breezing over that. Wait a minute.
What have you got to say?
Last month.
What about last month?
It's the last time anyone else said anything in that fucking chat.
Yeah, it's because you're active in there. No one wants to go in there, mate.
No one's fucking active.
It's like when you come to the
down.
showers, mate. It's like when you come to the showers at the gym. Everyone just fucking evacuates because you fucking smell like ball sack and gooch.
Far too powerful for them, dude. Far too powerful.
Far too. Your newt is far too powerful.
Actually, that's called aura.
I was waiting for that one.
So the idea with today's episode was we would take like a handful of the ones that we, for some reason or another, we wouldn't do a whole episode on, and we'd be like, all right, cool. We're just going to quick fire through these ideas that have been put towards us that weren't quite worthy of a whole episode. But before we do that, we have to do our models of the week. So let's have a look at what we've got. So scrolling down. Starting off is Aaron's one from your boy Mac. Aaron, what is this?
At your cool little monster hunter fellow. He's in Rathalos armor with, I believe, a Brachydios great sword. He's fucking sick, son. Look at him. Croc fucking gets it.
I appreciate the slightly bigger one to the right. I'm assuming they've painted that as well.
That's a looks like, yes, that's a Rathalos.
This little fella on the left here is very for the Emperor Clarence. If you
Cool.
understand that meme.
He's a cool guy, man. Leave him alone. He's like the only Monster Hunter mini I've seen in this server. So
I didn't even know there was Monster Hunter minis.
Oh,
Oh yeah. There's a whole like paint set you can get. There's like Dark Souls ones as well.
Huh.
Yeah.
I knew there was
Dark Souls.
Darkest Dungeon minis.
Oh yes, from the I almost bought the Kickstarter for that years ago.
Cool.
He's a cool guy.
That is definitely a silhouette of a shape of a dude.
It's just nice to see something different, you know.
It is definitely something different.
This man saw Monster Hunter and had the plug. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I approve of it. You know, I mean, it's always fun seeing different things that isn't just Warhammer 40k. Now, obviously, this is speaking from a Warhammer 40k podcast in a Warhammer 40k space, but you know, it's definitely nice. I approve.
Yeah,
I haven't played a super lot of Monster Hunter. I played a bit on
put a bit of balls, didn't you?
yeah, and one game on a 3DS. I don't remember which one it was.
Oh, Generations Ultimate or 4.
What is the Ultimate? I think. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Excellent fucking game.
Whichever one that Gore Magala is in.
I guess
He's in you, and he's in me. We have the virus.
Right, and moving on, because I cannot partake in Monster Hunter discussions, we have an exceptional model. This is one that Croc selected, an absolutely exceptional model that I was going to pick if Croc hadn't done it himself, from a user in the Discord called Kotoy. And this is of an absolutely exceptional Ultramarine captain with standard. I believe this is kit bashed with. I don't know who this is kit bashed with. Actually, I said Sicarius earlier, but it's not Sicarius. I don't know who or what this is kit bashed with.
Whatever
that's
it
usually
is.
a good sign.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Yeah.
This thing is splendid. This thing is ridiculous, honestly. The weathering on the cape gives me such a John Blanche vibe. The wonderful brown, red, and yellow.
Yeah.
Orangey yellow. God, yeah. No, there's. I'm gonna be staring at this. I might jerk off a little bit to this. You know, it's like.
I gotta hand it to you, Mooks.
No.
This blade right here. kind of thing that got you saying courage and honor. You know what I'm saying? But this it's one of those minis. You're scrolling through the complete minis tab, and you're like, I'm picking this one because it is so sensual.
Am I having a moment? I really don't know. I'm sorry. Whilst you guys are talking, I'm actually Googling trying to find out.
The banner is Horus Heresy, I think.
No, that's a gene stealer. It can't be.
No, but like the banner itself, look at the top. That like sort of little vexilla is very. It's got the circles. The circles are normally in the newer line of Horus Heresy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Am I? I don't think it is. I don't think this is Horus Heresy. Man, I'm stroking out. Is this a 3D print, perhaps? I'm going to go ping him right now, actually. I'm pinging him right now. At Kotoy.
While Tom is tweaking out, this thing is just fucking excellent. The detail, like just sitting down and actually doing the heraldry. I don't know if this banner is 3D, right? But that second most left little tassel, I don't know what you call it, the flap, where you have the quartered heraldry with all the little symbols. It's fucking nuts. That's insane. And just it's so clean, man. There's nothing else to say here. It's just really good work.
This shit's just so magnificent.
Yeah, he's offline. We're not going to know.
No.
Someone in the comments tell me. Someone tell me. What is this?
The value work in this is like fucking exquisite. Really, this stuff is wonderful. And I had to stop and think like what that white line in front of the mini is, and I was like, this guy had to snort some coke in order to.
He spent 3 days on it. Yeah, kept him moving, dude. Kept him going.
Just as a heads up, if you anyone listening today, if you can hear my cat, I'm so sorry.
He's the real star of the show.
He won't shut the fuck up.
Well, you close. You told us before. You closed the something. Yeah, no,
you can hear him, can't you?
Yeah, very clearly.
My son, come here. Do you desire to go on the podcast?
I'm going to put my cat on the mic.
Hopefully, in the meantime, someone will tell me where this kit bash is from, because it's very clearly a Primaris redo of like the old one of the sort of Battle for Macragge era Ultramarine standard bearers. I feel like I'm going insane. I want us to say it's like a 3D print, but I don't think it's a 3D print.
No, it doesn't look like it.
No.
Well, let's just move on and leave Tom in his agony.
Okay. Oh, look, what's the next one? Was the next one my one?
Yes.
Yes.
The cat's on my shoulders. He's digging into me with his claws. All right, so the next one is from Das Milo. And this is... the reason I picked this I thought was really interesting. I don't know if I'd have picked this if it didn't have the little Mark II Iron Warrior next to the big old Terminator. But I just kind of loved seeing the pair side by side. It's just such a vibe. Obviously, the Iron Warrior is kitbashed with the new Iron Hands Captain. I say newish Iron Hands Captain Terminator, which is just neutral enough that with a few chaosy bits, it really does read as an Iron Warrior. We've got the Chaos Terminator helmet, Chaos Terminator arms and shoulders. I think that's probably a Chaos Terminator Stormbolter as well. The hazard stripes are immaculate.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this. I think Das Milo has done a really, really, really wonderful job with this.
I think it's very tasty how the yellow stripes aren't like. I think I see very often people doing Iron Warriors where the yellow stripes sort of have the colors too similar to the trims, but they manage to make them, be separate, separately. Values just different enough that it doesn't subtract from each other. And also, I don't know why, but I really enjoy that. Like, it isn't any hard lines on the stripes. They sort of like muddled, like they're a little more painted on, really. So looks good.
Yeah, no, I think it's really, really cool.
Warrior.
I think it's really cool as well to see an Iron Warrior being used in what may be the context of the Horus Heresy, potentially. But it's really, really cool to see the two side by side. And it really does make the Terminators feel like beefcake. You know what I mean? Stood next to one of the new Mark IIs, you really get that intimidation factor that Terminators have been kind of lacking since 2017 and the onset Primaris. So yeah, really, really exceptional little pair of fellas. I would ask for Das Milo to potentially try and get us another picture of these in a light box with maybe a slightly better camera, because you can kind of see the inklings of some weathering on both of these little fellas, but because of the camera quality, it's kind of hard to make some of it out. But yeah, really, really, really cool. Right. Moving on, Moots, do you want to tell us about this?
Yes. I would like to show off a piece by Terror Draws, I guess, which is a Iron Warrior, Brother Linnaeus Vicarus, as it says on the piece. I just really enjoyed the proportions on this feller. You know, I'm always a big fan of the extra exaggerated proportions of Iron Warrior, or not Iron Warrior specifically, but of Space Marines, really. It's, you know, often, and I'm not to say that it's anything bad, but very often, obviously, you see the Marines being, like, still have sort of normal proportions, you know? And just taking the Space Marine body and just going, like, wham with it is always fun. And obviously, as someone who's also drawn big, chunky, extra chunky Iron Warrior... Shut the fuck up. Big, chunky... I love how I saw that you muted yourself. Muted yourself by mistake after you sneezed. Okay, great.
I didn't do it by mistake. I just missed.
I'm gonna hear one of those fucking classic fucking gulps in a minute as well.
Sorry, that was a bit distracting. Wonderful piece. I just really like this little chunky Iron Warrior, and also just wonderful helmet design.
Now,
it's really, really cool. I think as well,
a big fan of a big man, because this right here is a really big man.
I love big man.
I get what you mean when you say that big chunky aesthetic. It's the kind of aesthetic where if they, turn to look at you, you hear the concrete on concrete scraping sound.
Yes, the concrete slab noise. I think as well, the love that I have for the heavy bolter with drum mag is an unbeatable visual.
It's very nice that the heavy bolter is just a fucking rectangle, you know?
Yeah.
The gun shape it's since gone. It is just the box that shoots death, you know?
True 40k weapon aesthetic. It is a box.
This is my
really,
rectangle.
really cool.
It is death.
Yeah, exceptional stuff. Right. So, gentlemen, moving on, we do have a topic today to talk about. My cat is so desperate to be in the recording tonight.
In fact, I'd argue we have an abundance of topics.
Quite, yes, very good, Tom Spanks.
So, let's see. Right, we can skip that first one.
No. We don't skip the Angron propaganda.
But you're the only one who's got anything to say.
I love Angron.
So context audience. The first one. So just in case you couldn't tell, Moots put the list together. The first one is from Number One Ultimate Hater, and their podcast idea was literally just 2 words. Angron.
Sorry.
We've been over this. We literally just had this. Was Angron propaganda. Moots, would you like to give us Angron propaganda? And I will mute you after 60 seconds starting now.
I have a proposition. Okay,
well, you're burning into Moots' time.
Oh shit! No, shut the fuck up, Krog. So okay, Angron was obviously not well treated. He could have had so much more. You know, he had all this potential taken away from him, and the Emperor was a dumbass all the way from the start. He should have just gone down and saved him.
We are trying to get this channel monetized, Moots.
I'll censor that. He could have not. He could have helped Angron. He could have done something, but he chose not to, and go down and save his friends. And Angron would have been infinitely more loyal to the Emperor from the start. Now, obviously, it wouldn't have solved all the issues nearly at all, but we could have been so much more. I love Angron. He's so tragic. He's a good boy. He's best boy, and you know, all
right. And your 60 seconds are up. So moving on. Thank you, Moots. Moving on, that Trench Pilgrim's idea is an episode. This cat, you hear him?
Classic siren, dude. There's an air raid overhead.
What is your beef? What is your beef?
The Blitz is coming.
Why do you sound like a snowball?
No, you know, like the tube balloons that clowns inflate into animals and shit. Someone just let one of them go.
Right, so moving on. So a Trench Pilgrim, that Trench Pilgrim says an episode about Warhammer merch slash accessories that we desperately need would be cool, aka Warhammer merch slash accessories brainstorm. Well, unfortunately, that Trench Pilgrim, Games Workshop already makes enough money from the merch they have. I do not think they need any help with this. That we desperately need. What Warhammer merch could we possibly need? Maybe for them to mass produce that one Nurgle plushie, that Nurgling plushie, the one that's the size of a grown ass man in Warhammer World. You know the one.
See, now you guys are thinking far too small here. See, life size Primarch plushies.
No, Primarch plushies.
People do terrible things.
Oh yes, a Primarch Odahult. Good job. Good job,
of course.
Genius idea.
See, as we could tell from the first podcast in here, Angron propaganda. This would allow people to have a propaganda at Angron's titties. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. So actually what you're saying is full-on Primarch body pillows.
I'm saying that I think they'd sell, except for the Mortarion one. Like, I forgot the saying, but something that sells really well, you know?
We're heading dangerously close to that one topic about how if Star Wars sold fleshlights, they'd make loads of money.
You said it, not me.
The Jar Jar Binks fleshlight would go crazy, I'm just saying.
Horrific.
We're all missing the fact that people do terrible things with the Ferrus Manus one, dude. Terrible things with the Ferrus Manus one.
Well,
no.
Ferrus Manussi flashlight. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay, all right.
Ferrus Nicusy, dude.
There is. Oh my god. There is like one very specific kind of individual that sits down and listens to the Astartes Anonymous podcast, and I never felt sorry for them before. This is bad.
Brother, our first episode was Primarchs After Dark, dude.
Yeah, we kept it classy.
No, we didn't.
This is new age, pal.
We talked about
after the times I'll be broken by them.
Did we not keep it classy?
No, we talked about Vulcan's draconic penis and all sorts.
We didn't keep it classy.
No, we did not keep it classy. No.
Tom tried with the fucking beans aftercare, but you know, it's
all right.
How to politely ask someone to leave your home after coitus? Bring them beans on.
Here, my darling, I brought you the finest beans on toast. Don't worry, I only burnt the bread a little bit.
Oh no! Right, okay. Has anyone got any more terrible merch ideas?
I mean,
horrific merch ideas. Ooh dear.
Well, they couldn't have to be horrific. That Trench Pilgrim has said ones that we desperately need.
So we're not talking about like Democulaba plushies. Okay.
God.
No, Aaron, we are indeed, in fact, not talking about Demunculaba plushies.
I mean, if they were to do like actual cool like metal sculpted like models of like the Space Marine like ships and like all the other sort of spacefaring sort of vessels in a really hyper detailed manner, that'd be fucking sick.
So what you're saying is to bring back Battlefleet Gothic. I like your kind of thinking.
I mean, to be honest, that's actually like, I mean, this isn't quite the answer to the question, but if they did bring back Battlefleet Gothic, that would be kind of baller. I'm just saying.
That would be kind of baller. No, this is true.
That one guy from the
40K
hot takes video who was like, oh yeah, all the ships in the Imperium look the same, and it's like, you are smoking crack. You are smoking so much crack.
Bring up that picture of that Terminus Est force. That
the thing
Zarek got the other day.
Yeah, so just for context, everyone, Zarek went down to one of her local gaming stores and managed to get a hold of like a Death Guard Battlefleet Gothic original set, and now has literally just has the Terminus Est, which is just actually baller. Right, okay, moving on. Oh, this is fun. 8-bound John World Eater says a behind the scenes of making the podcasts would be cool.
I don't know if they know what they're asking for there.
Well, I mean, it's not a terrible idea. It's just an absolute shitload of Moots and I harassing each other in the DMs.
Swearing.
You don't want like a live video of the behind the scenes. You're just going to see me freeballing it in a leather chair at 2 a.m. No one wants that.
Stark naked. Yeah.
You know.
There's some good and there's some bad with all of that, It's
ASMR Tom Anonymous editing for 9 hours.
Well, it's quite funny because the podcast, I do the video editing, so the podcast editing is all Moots now.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I used to do it, but that's all Moots. So it would be Moots. It would be the Moots podcast ASMR.
It'd be like the occasional typing on a keyboard, and then bum 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 as Romeo decides he wants to go in the other room.
Oh no! I mean the behind the scenes really is me writing in team planning, adding a number of people asking, hey guys, does this date work, and does this topic sound funny? And then I have to wait 1.5 weeks for anyone to respond, and whereupon I have to ping everyone again and go, hey guys, we want to get back to me.
He's a professional idiot chaser.
When I do it on purpose.
I know you do.
For the love of the game.
What do you say, Crook?
I'm pretty punctual sometimes.
You are, yes, Crook. You're my golden boy.
Yeah, fucking suck that, Aaron. I got the golden star. Not you fucking pussy.
What's the fucking quote from What We Do in the Shadows? My sweet hometown boy.
My sweet cheese. My rotten soldier. My good time boy.
My good time boy. That's the one.
Oh, apparently it's sorry, real quick, back to the moles of the week. It's the banner bearer from the Victrix Guard kit.
Ah, okay.
That's why I couldn't work it out, because he's so new.
That makes sense.
That's a fun one. The banner is enormous. That's very cool. Thank you for letting me know, whoever just pinged me with that one.
And really, yeah, no, after we do manage to get people together to do a recording, I sit down with all the audio, I do all of that, and then I get everything into into DaVinci Pro because or DaVinci Resolve, I mean, not even Pro. I don't even know if there's a difference. And the best editing program in the whole world. And then I sit down and edit everything, and I send it away to.
Bro, you should be eligible for like a Make-A-Wish visit because you're stuck using that. I'm not gonna lie. And I say you're stuck using that. You're not stuck using that, but this is
a
the
choice.
This is the problem with addiction and self masochism or whatever the hell it is. You come out of it feeling better because you don't have to go into. It's like taking a really cold shower. You don't do it because you like it. You do it because you have to. You know.
Speak for yourself. I also don't like cold showers.
I mean, I love cold showers, but it's.
Why was the mirror steamy then?
Why was the mirror steamy? Oh, but no, that's pretty much the recording, the behind the scenes. Obviously, we had a different process before. We changed that when we switched to the. Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole PNG tuber setup. We use a program, or I have to record my screen. I basically record the podcast a second time. So where I just set up OBS and just record the screen with the PNGs of our avatars bouncing to the audio, which by the way, I had to get virtual audio cables in order to get this to work. Thank you very much, Var, for helping me set that up. And
which is in and of itself quite funny when you consider that despite how bullshit that sounds, it is still infinitely better and easier than what we once had.
Yeah,
to an inordinate degree.
It was actually really, really silly. How stupid that was.
So yeah, very, very fun, that one. Right, let us move on to the next one. So, our next one is from 5 Norm Queens in a Trench Coat. What every faction needs going forward, both in terms of models and lore. I think that one probably could have been a whole episode, to be fair. Because that's quite a large one. What was your thinking in adding this one to the list, Moots? Why have you signed us up for this, Moots? This is quite a large one, Moots. What have you got?
I have an easy solution.
Where are we? Which one are we fighting about? Every faction.
Aaron doesn't even know where we are, Moots.
You've confused the boy, Moots. The boy, he can't help it.
I just see the one past this, and my mind blanked out.
Oh, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it, don't you worry.
Every day's a fucking Smiling Friends skit working with reprobates.
For the sake of coming back to this topic, potentially, the answer is epic scale. Next.
You know what? Easy peasy. Croc is correct. The answer is epic scale. Right.
I want every faction to get a Speed Freaks wrench.
Well, so yeah, everyone pick one faction that you really like that you think could do with like another model or another bit of lore. Personally, I think the Ultramarines are like. Man, I don't know. The answer is not Space Marines, right? Yeah. The answer is never Space Marines. Even the Space Marines that don't have much, the answer is still never Space Marines. You know?
I mean, fuck, GW even started joking about the number of Ultramarine stuff they were putting out. So, it's bad. But at least they're aware. But
it had me believing we were going to get Marnius Calgar in a bikini for a little while. I'm not going to lie.
Don't say that, God forbid. Don't you say that. We can still get it.
I mean, it was slated for the 28th of December, I think, right? So,
Who knows, man?
There's still a chance. I remember when I first started reading that. I remember first reading that list, and I was like, I didn't read all the way to the bottom, so I was just like, "Oh man, shit! Leaked release schedule, crazy."
Well, the first 2 or 3 were kind of believable,
yeah,
and it just slowly gets more unhinged until you've got Marnius Calgar in swim trunks or whatever.
Oh,
yeah. I don't know, man. I think a faction that there is actually one faction. I mean, there's a bunch, right? But for me personally, models and lore. There are so many archetypes that the Leagues of Votann need. They need so much. They need a dreadnought equivalent. They need better fast attack. They need the goddamn Primaris Votan models look so ginked. I hate them so much. I know they're really good in game. I hear that they're like essential to take now, which is like perfectly fine. That's like neither here nor there.
The long time, dude.
I'm going to be honest. Like, and I understand that this is just my opinion. You can like whatever you like. That's fine. However, they look like shit, I'm afraid. They're so dumb looking.
Oh, let me find it. Here it is.
What are you looking for?
Look at podcast references. In 30 years when it sends. There we go.
You gotta put a timestamp on that.
Put a timestamp on it.
Yeah, I think the Votan need an awful lot. I think the AdMech are in a really funny spot because whilst they do have a lot, it feels like every single new time we get an AdMech release, it's always kind of weird. You know,
I have a belief when it comes to GW that they actively they will siphon the life essence of one design department and give it to another for a given release. And the problem is, no one's checked up on the 40k AdMech developers because the 30k AdMech developers keep dropping absolute heat. So no one has remembered to reverse the polarity. That's why, the only AdMech release we got in recent years was Stilts McGee.
Oh yeah,
30k. Have you seen the Myrmidons they got a few weeks ago?
So cool, man. They're so cool.
Fucking insane. And then you look at 40k AdMech with their little Archimedean winged beasts and fucking robot horses and a guy on stilts. And every single tech priest is just a fucking beetle guy, and you're like, where did the swag go?
Yeah, the Horus Heresy Mechanicum is eating good on the reg.
They have the drip, so to say.
They look great, yeah. They and maybe, don't port them over, just give them Legends rules. I'd take that. I'd be fucking singing with that. But obviously GW is slowly trying to kill Legends, so that's a big fat fucking womp. The day when Zarek can no longer take a las
spindle drones.
I was going to say rapier carrier, but yeah, spindle drones too. I think Zarek will just leap out of the building. Right, moving on.
Hold up.
No one else said that piece yet, you fucker.
I got something out. He's got a whole Angron section as well. He's about to go off on Angron again.
I was going to say Votan, to be fair, but now I'm going to say Tyranids, because Tyranids have endless possibility of what they can fucking look like, and they just haven't used it. They just haven't done anything with it. They've kept the same themes, which is cool, but we need some more radical shit.
Yeah, we need Tyranid Godzilla.
They're going to make this UN Tyranid, mate.
Oh my god.
What was that?
Give us more spore mines, dude.
Yes. What was that bit in the hot takes?
There was video? There was 3 Tyranid things in the hot takes one. Which one?
3. I don't know, whichever. I think one of them was that Tyranids needed something more in order to actually.
Well, no, one of them was. I think the craziest one was someone whose whole thing was that Tyranids needed more big wins in the setting to be seen as an actual threat, and I'm like, bro, did you just miss the devastation of Baal? There are whole chapters gone.
Gone.
Stole him. They got absolutely flattened. There's so much. The Tyranids, I think I wouldn't have said this on the recording, because obviously the podcast is watched by people who are a bit more chill. People who watch YouTube videos typically have no fucking chill. But I really do feel like if you don't think the Tyranids are a big threat in the setting, I think it's a result of you reading only Imperial stuff and only Space Marine stuff too much. Or just not branching out with your reading material, because the Tyranids are a colossal threat, indisputably. They have every single time they show up, billions die. It's like the fucking Zhugong dynasty, but with
like the Chinese history. 40 billion perish.
See, it's something you got to consider is like when Tyranids show up in a book, they obviously can't, flatten everything and move on because that would make for a really shit book. But 99% of the time when the Tyranids show up, it's, damn, we're not going to be able to evacuate more than 5% of the populace and the rest get eaten. That's it.
I do sort of agree with the Tyranid take. I think they need at least some wackier, more out there designs. I think, take a page out of the AOS range and just go whack, do something wild with the Tyranids.
You know what they should do?
What's that?
They should look at some of the really, really early Tyranid designs. Because those were super out there. Obviously, we kind of brought back the who's the dude with the big four
Screamer Killer.
We brought back the Screamer Killer, which I thought was a cool update, and I thought that was definitely well deserved. But there's a bunch of like even older Tyranid designs that are even more goofy than that we could hypothetically see more of one day.
Absolutely. Other than that, I think I absolutely agree with the Votans. I'd love to see a Votan Dreadnought of some sort or Terminator equivalent. But really what I want to see is Ynnari stuff. I want to see the Ynnari come back and actually do something and get some representation in lore, because I love the Ynnari as a concept. I think they are super dope. I did my kill team as sort of like a mini hey, if I can't have Ynnari as a thing, at least I'm gonna have my kill team be like have as many representations from different Eldari factions as possible. And that would be just really cool. Get them something to do. Please retcon what's Crone swords they have, and that the last Crone sword isn't in Slanesh Temple or whatever, because as such a cop out, that's just such a nope, we ain't resolving this plot line and we can just drop this.
Yeah, it's a fun one. Right, moving on. Oh, goodness. Ferris Manusti just says 40k foot tier list. Now,
speaking of the Ynnari,
as the resident professional, we can't do a 40k one. We would need to include AOS as well, because they have some much better contenders.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's the case that 40k ain't it. Have you seen the AOS stuff though? That witch lady they released. You know what I'm saying?
What was her name?
I'm just gonna Google Age of Sigmar feat.
It was something Crone something. Crone Seer, that's it. Yeah, you got the Crone Seer. Well, you've got the Crone Seer, you've got Evrain, but I think we need a bit more to summon Quentin Tarantino or Hideo Kojima. I don't think those two are going to be enough.
In AOS, Orc Psychers Orc Wizards, actually, I believe is the better term, can use a spell called the Foot of Gork.
Yep.
Big foot.
I don't know if that's quite within the spirit of the suggestion.
Hey, it just says feet, okay?
I suppose we all have our own internal ranking system.
Obviously, the gargantuan Squiggoth goes at the top, right, guys? That just makes sense.
It's terrible.
You guys seen the old Nurgle Demon Prince?
Oh my God. Is that the guy with the triple-barrelled cannon arm?
Yeah, man's literally got the elephant's foot from fucking Chernobyl.
I wonder how much he's going for now. Let's have a quick look on the old eBay.
Oh God!
I've had a painted one for £300, but I don't know if that's representative of their.
Anything painted on eBay costs £300 plus.
That's fair.
Just look at price trend or recent sold. Do it like Pokemon cards.
So look, Nurgle Demon Prince. Wrong one.
300,
This one's selling it for like 60. I found here selling it for like 60 quid.
Do you mean the Forge World Nurgle Demon Prince?
Yeah, the one with the big triple cannon arm that looks like it's just a giant wart on legs.
Yeah, that one's dope. Dope as hell.
To be fair, the other Forge World one that had like that his face was falling apart was gnarly as well. Shit, I'll tell you what, the forces of Nurgle used to have the monopoly on demon princes. That's a fucker. And then the new one they've got the Nurgle variation of the current demon prince is like just not Nurgly at all.
Death Guard used to be cool, and then pew 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 pew, Plague Burst Crawler.
Hell yeah, dude! Love those things.
Right, I think we can move on from this one. So, 9 Rowans on your ceiling says Markiplier.
Is that the fight of 87?
Is an avid 40k fan and has read or listened to most of the Black Library collection. That's
do with this what you will.
There's a second.
Is that a topic idea? I don't see the top. I'm not seeing the topic
you're,
here.
You're missing the other part of the text. Do with this what you will.
I see.
But I find the idea of Markiplier being a guest on the podcast to be hilarious.
Shoot.
Get him in. If you can contact him.
Well, if we get,
happily.
I mean, if we get Markiplier on, then we could ask him why he cheated at Five Nights at Freddy's.
Well, now he's not coming on.
I'm sorry that you've got no journalistic integrity, mate.
Markiplier cheated at Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah. It was like a decade ago. And it just came out. He's a fraud.
Well, was it actually
a real scoundrel
or whatever? I think either way, I think people came to the conclusion that he's beaten way harder challenges since. So it's like...
no one gives a shit, but he should still answer for his crimes.
Oh no, the serious crime of cheating at Five Nights at Freddy's. I'd love to have him on board. I mean, I think that'd be cool as hell.
I'd love to know how he cheated at Five Nights at Freddy's. Then I can do it.
Mr. Markiplier, please share your secrets.
You slipped fucking Phasma a fiver, dude.
I mean, I think
£5 note.
Of all of the internet celebrities and like IRL celebrities who've shown a passing interest in 40k over the last decade, I don't know if Markiplier would make it in my top 5 of like guests I'd like to have on if I had like the unlimited budget sort of thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, who would be ahead of him, right? I'd have Cavill ahead of him. I know that Jacksepticeye has a passing interest in 40k, and I genuinely have a feeling I would get along with Jacksepticeye more than I'd get along with Markiplier.
Really?
Yeah, I'd definitely put Jacksepticeye is like got to be one of the most humble motherfuckers.
I'm in the complete opposite.
Punch up dispatch.
Who else? Who else has a passing interest in 40k? Gary Oldman has a passing interest in 40k. That's a fun one. Getting Gary Oldman on the podcast.
I think the main difference is though, if you read the message, Markiplier doesn't have a passing interest. Markiplier definitely has a avid interest.
He has actively read a lot of books.
I feel my condolences.
I remember he was talking to Remleys on the podcast that he spends flying around. He spends a lot of time reading, and that reading has been Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, well, he did a podcast almost a decade ago now, 7 or 8 years ago, with 40k Theories.
Yeah, that's Remleys.
And the podcast was fine. He turned up late. 40 minutes late to the recording. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like if I wanted to grab someone from like the larger sphere of 40k fandoms, I'd want someone who I felt like immediately I'd be able to connect to. And I don't know if I really connect to Markiplier very much outside of the Five Nights at Freddy's. So it's like, I don't know. I guess I've just got the brainworm now. It's like, well, I'd much rather spend 30 minutes interviewing Jacksepticeye about the models he paints, because his model painting is really, really good.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that, to be honest.
Yeah. He does all sorts of model painting. It's really, really good. He doesn't make a big song and dance about it. I think he's done like 1 or 2 videos on it, and I think they were videos that he just did because he was like, "I'm really proud of this. I'd like to show people this." Cool. And that is just pure hobby appreciation, you know. So yeah. So yeah, thank you. Who was that? Is that Rowan? Yeah, 9 Rowans on your ceiling. Whoever that translates to.
That's right.
Moving on, 8-bound John World Eater again. Something similar to the Chaos Gods episode, but with other gods, like the Xenos gods and the Emperor. Well, that would require me to care about Xeno lore.
I remember whilst I was looking around in the podcast suggestions, I think someone literally says, Tom doesn't care for Xenos.
I care for Xenos very sporadically. I'll tell you what Xenos I do care about. All the ones that have like a page or 2 of lore in the Liber Xeneologists. You know, not like Xeno racists, but like here are Xeno like random Xeno pirates you've never heard of, or here's a race of giant space leeches. You know, like random shit that's like oozing with that 40k originality. You know, Eldar. I like orcs. Orcs are fun.
Orcs are good.
Orcs are fun.
Have you considered that I would like to eat an orc?
Didn't we already discuss this like recently?
Can I try to work into
smoke it? This is because my opinion on the fat matter has not changed. It has in fact only increased in veracity.
I see. Veracity is. I don't know if you know what that word means.
Let me double check.
What does it mean, big man?
Aaron, what does veracity mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. Don't try and bully Aaron just because he doesn't know what it means either.
I never claimed to know what it meant, though.
But no, I think
the dictionary definition is conformity to facts and accuracy, which is not at all a wrong use of the word in this context.
You can't. Something that's true cannot become more true.
Is it can?
No, it's called True Tom. Read the book. Right?
See, if one person says it's true, that's pretty true. But if 2 people say it's true, it's now truer.
I'm going to come to your village. I'm going to turn it into a crater. But no, I think it's a cool idea. It could be explored. I think Zarek would really enjoy doing that topic.
Yeah.
Going over Xeno pantheons and whatnot. I tell you what I would like to do, and Alex would be really well suited to do it, would be to go over the 4 alternative aspects of chaos. Would be a really good one. The
4 alternative aspects.
Do you not know about this?
I am unsure what this is.
Okay, so it's really cool. But the short of it is that this is from I can't remember what the source of this is. I know it's an official source. I'll put it in podcast references, and you can put it on the screen.
Damn, more everything for me.
So this is the 8 aspects of chaos, and obviously you can tell that 4 of them are the pantheon, right? You've got the 4 alternative ones, though. You've got Malevolent Artificer, which is generally assumed to be Vashtor.
That's my MVP.
You've got which we don't know. Formless Distortion, which we don't know. And Encroaching Ruin, which we don't know. However, Encroaching Ruin has been hypothesized to be the Dark King, which if you've read The End of the Death Part 2, you will know what that entails. I could definitely sit down with Alex and maybe Zarek and just shoot the shit over who the 4 alternative Chaos Gods are. And we say Chaos Gods. We know for a fact that Vashtor is not a Chaos God. He is referred to specifically as a demigod several times. So could the other elements be demigods? If we were to say Encroaching Ruin was the Dark King, then it's like, well, I would probably put the Dark King above that. So it's very fluid in what you could come up with.
Yeah. This is really cool as someone who have a chaos homebrew about like alternative I was about to say alternative modes of transportation, but alternative like paths to chaos. I think this is really cool. What would the formless distortion be?
Could be anything.
Yeah.
Could be anything. West Hammer did a video on it a few weeks ago. I haven't watched that, so fuck knows what he thinks. But I think the most interesting thing about this little doodad is less it and more the discussion that it spawns.
Yeah,
because no matter what the answers to those other 4 peaks are, the Pantheon of 4 is still the Pantheon of 4.
Yeah.
And that's always going to be a fixed point in 40k lore, and until the end times come.
Absolutely. I think this sort of plays a lot into what I've always believed that the 40k lore is heading towards, which is like more sort of Primarch level characters and things like that. And well, as we had with the new lore from the special edition of oh wait, shit! Maybe I can't spoil this. Thanks, Quirk, Mister.
You can't try to hear me tap my fingers on my hard back
because Crunk is here. Why don't we just spoil it for him and rip the Band-Aid off? Books me now for like 3 weeks. G, why have you not read it yet?
Because I've been doing other stuff.
Okay, so
you've been sick as a dog for over a week. You could have read it.
Reading while I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be lying in bed with my bow and arrow and my close compatriots looking away because they can't bear to look at me. I'm gonna wind my arrow back. I'm gonna fire it out the window. And wherever it lands, whoever finds it first, that's my successor. You know what I'm
saying? Bro, whoever finds the arrow becomes fucking a town chieftain. Is that what I'm hearing?
You be careful. You're gonna get a DM from me. You're gonna see that little red that little ping next to my name on Discord, and you don't click it, don't open it, because I'm just gonna spoil Archmagos for you, bro. You're gonna think, Tom needs to speak to me about moderating the Discord, and boom, I'm just gonna put the ending in there for you.
You did this before with me,
always
dude.
Be worse.
And you threatened to show me your fucking generational brown you fucking put out the day before. And you went, don't fucking click it, dude. It should be sat there. You have to wait for me to move it on.
Well, sometimes you gotta fucking... you gotta fucking let the homies know that you're losing weight,
Like...
Right, moving on. So, the next one
I wasn't finishing. I hadn't finished my train of thought.
I'm executive finishing it for you.
Oh, no.
So, the next one is Dusk of the Order of Sacred Seal. I'm thinking on a podcast about breedable Primarch's tier list. Well, we kind of did this, didn't we? Or is this specifically from like a bottom? From bottoming.
That's the way I was reading. Corvus Corax.
Explain why you said that so quickly as well.
Corvus Corax and Corvus Corax.
You've thought about this already. You've had time to contemplate this. I'd like to know why.
Because it's like 9% of what we do a podcast, man. It's talking about kissing dudes, okay? Which always translates into fucking dudes. We're the bonus experts on this shit. Do you go up to a scientist, a biologist perhaps, and ask them to point out the difference between animal cells and plant cells, and they get surprised when they do it?
Shaking my head.
The answer is Corvus Corax, and there is no fucking debate on this.
Counterpoint.
At all.
Counterpoint. Sanguinius.
Sagudi is a top, okay?
No.
He can see the future.
No.
He knows how to do this shit.
No, that just means he takes it better, you know? He's ready for what's coming.
Okay, Sagudi's in both. He knows a flex.
He didn't take it from Horus very well.
No, he couldn't foretell that.
He gave it to a whole bunch of people before he did, you know? That's why he's a power top, not a power bottom.
Does that mean Angron?
Angron's a rabid dog. You don't want to get in bed with him.
Well, yeah, I know, but this is this precludes that altogether. Like, Angron would be a pretty exceptional power bomb.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like you'd have Angron's on the bottom, and you're still doing no work. You don't have to do fucking anything.
He's throwing it back aggressively.
I've had a horrific thought, and you're holding everyone before I share it.
Mm-hmm.
See, Primarchs are pretty strong, yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
If the butcher's nails bite, what is there to stop him clenching his finger and ripping your dick off? Like a pair of fucking scissors. On.
No, fucking. Have you seen that? Have you seen that video that the guy talking about jiu-jitsu and there's a guy behind him? And it's like, don't be afraid of just grabbing that guy's asshole. Just get in there, get a whole handful. And the guy in the background is always like his chest dummy. It's like his facial expressions like
The half of the appeal of skydiving is knowing you might die. All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
Respectable. I still don't think you just correct though.
You know, just grab a hold of the butcher's nails, yank them. You know?
Oh, that's fucked. Right. Does anyone else have any particular Primarch breed and they want to talk about? Can I schmooze this one?
Oh, that was a Finkers.
The gears are turning. He's going to form a thought.
The Twinks are too easy, man. The Twinks are too easy.
Yeah.
The great.
I mean, Angron's not a twink, but you know,
just because it's a classic don't mean it's bad.
Not Varus, sorry. Corvus, Corax, not Corax, what's he called? Corvus, what's the Night Lord one called again?
Conrad Kurz.
Conrad, that's his name.
Every other Night Lord fan just fucking started Googling your home address.
That's fine, it's fine. When they do something significant in the setting, they can talk to me.
Well, I mean,
and Fulgrim, that's the one. Yeah, those three are far too easy.
The amount
Vulcan is like the dream. Let's be real.
What?
The Primarchs After Dark episode fucking mentioned this, alright? He is like number one guy. We talked about this already.
Well, that was what Vulcan would give it.
This is about breedability. This is about their performance as a bottom. And he's too damn big. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you'll be doing like an A5 crimp, tensing the fuck out your finger muscles. Just trying to get the leverage required.
Man, I don't know, G.
It'll be more akin to riding a horse and not in a good way.
Actual fucking Radar hours out here, bro. I'm forcing us under the next time. I'm moving this.
Something, putting the bun in the oven.
Yeah, fuck it. So, Duchess Sister Sylvette says, making a meal that each faction would enjoy. I mean, you just put beans on toast.
Pre or post coitus, dude?
Well, it doesn't really matter because, like, if you do it post coitus, then that's good. If you do it pre coitus, that's what gets you to coitus, right?
No, it's what doesn't get you to coitus.
I feel like just really doesn't know how to make good beans on toast. No,
I do, but we've gone over this.
Yeah, you're a vegetarian. You can't put sausages in your beans on toast. Therefore, you can't make good beans on toast.
That good beans on toast and sausage in beans on toast is
they're
not mutually
Sausage means his own thing. You're stepping into chili territory at that point.
He just
cowboy beans.
You know,
he just chili territory.
No. You see, he needs to put his own sausage into the beans, and there you go.
Okay. Yeah,
American pie style. I like it.
Not what you're implying.
As a vegetarian, how do you get the meaty flavor in your beans? Well, it's all in the sausage. That's fucked. Right.
That's bad.
Do a meal for all factions. I mean, shit, man. Why don't you just ask me what my favorite meal is? Like, give him a rare steak, make some roast dinner, beans on toast with sausages.
There's a universal answer to this.
Grilled cheese.
Bread.
Spoken like a true fucking medieval peasant. Holy shit.
No. Because if it's like, you have a variety. Because 9% of faction, you can give them a loaf and they'll be sorted, mate. But when it gets to like, the Eldar, you give them some fancy fucking molecular gastronomy bread where it's actually deconstructed and crispy and very really small. They'll enjoy it.
I can always hear someone playing the lute
kind of get
in the background.
Excluded. Look, it's an ancient classic. If it worked for like all of humanity, it ain't going to change now.
There's someone who's in the comment section listening to this as I was talking about beans, some presumably an American, writing the whole British people when they talk about making wartime ration food. And then this cunt's just come out and said bread.
I mean, most of these guys haven't had anything above corpse starch or anything nice. You could feed them like a jelly tot and they'd cry, dude.
That'd be savage. Like, honestly, if you fed me a jelly tot, I'd cry. I love jelly tots, G.
Jelly tots are fucking magnificent.
Yeah. They're really bad for you. There's a lot of sugar in jelly tots.
But none of these guys have had a single ounce of sugar in their life, dude.
Could you imagine that? You should go fucking make a Cadian regiment excel by just giving each of them a packet of jelly tots. Watch the midlife crisis sugar rush at the ripe old age of 18. Send them over the top.
I reckon a pack of Tang Fastics could kill a hive scummer.
A pack of what?
Tang Fastics.
I don't know if pretty sure hive scum are like immune to ODing.
It's not ODing. They experience joy for the first time and just melt.
I see. It's combustion by depression. Excellent.
Now you see, I think the meal I'm going to serve to everyone, very simply, is an orc stew.
Yeah.
I think everyone will enjoy that. Because it really is just mushroom. Orc stew. It's just mushroom stew, You put it's vegetarian as well.
It is vegetarian.
Isn't orcs the whole thing is that they're meat and flesh, but their skin is the mushroom part? I remember hearing something about that. Like they grow into the ground, but it's like a weird symbiotic relationship thing. Do aliens count for the purposes of being vegan and veggie?
I mean, if they're made of mushroom, right?
But like, if you know, not created equal though, man. It's like
if you were talking like, would that go against it? Because like, do they count as animals under our classifications?
Does it matter?
Or would it then, by extension, count as cannibalism? In like a weird roundabout way,
I mean, in the pursuit of the ultimate culinary experience, these kind of ethics just get in the way.
See, this is the kind of slishy corruption we need to see more. None of that fucking and drugs. I just want a guy that eats stuff. Real fat guy, like fat bastard Austin Powers. He's got food under his tits.
I want to see an absolutely
that one guy from Fantasy Battles, the Ogre King.
Yeah,
I fucking love that guy.
Man wants to watch the corrupted version of The Whale.
So I really enjoyed that movie. I went to
it's a really good movie. Yeah.
But I went with my mum and my sister. Me and my sister were sat there, and we understood the whole thing. We're like, "Oh my god!" My mum was like, "The fuck was that about?" I wasn't sad, and I'm like, "Huh?" We were sat there, kind of like puffed up, and like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Immune to
I love it when people people's media literacy gets exposed live. The Whale is fun. I want fun's
Fun.
Is it?
word.
Fun's a strong word for it, man.
But the whale is very, very enjoyable. It's a very moving film.
Yeah.
But he certainly wasn't. You know what I mean?
Quite Tom Spanks. Yes, very good.
All right, we're moving on. Okay, so the next one is 4 grots in a can. Who do you rather pick to be your doctor/surgeon in 40k? I don't know, just a doctor/surgeon.
Mad Doc Grotznik.
Anyone but that.
Gambling.
There's probably like just some random surgeon for like a random like governor or noble or some shit. No one in their right mind is going to pick Fabius Bile or what Crop just fucking said.
No, you see, Tom,
there's the minor alternative threat, though. That's right, Roots. I'm talking. There's the minor alternative threat. It's as you're going under, you see a really fat bastard, like with loads of pomp walk and say, yes, his nose is rather nice, isn't it? And then you get your face stolen for rejuve. However,
that happens.
First order of business, if you're in 40k, fuck no. Second order of business, I want a fucking mono wheel or to bleed out because I'm in 40k. So either having fun or I want out.
You know, I agree. And what Tom is saying is, that's a coward's way. I want to put me with Grotznik and turn my bottom half into a unicycle. It's like,
yeah, you get it.
I'm gonna have a good time, even if I die.
Tom's out goes in to get fucking cartilage removed and comes out being half motorbike. Like, yeah, great fucking decision making skills there.
It's not like it's a bad thing.
Exactly.
You're out here mad as fuck with your tithe you gotta meet and your stolen nose. Me and Moots, half dirt bike, mate. That's all right.
We're each one half of one dirt bike.
Right, and you guys can make out in the middle, and someone can ride you as a whole ass dirt bike. Wonderful.
You just hear in the next room 2 instances of just what's going on in there, man? You don't want to know. You don't want to know, man.
I feel like you guys are turning me into a professional hater right now.
You ever seen 2 Transformers try and fuck?
No,
you don't want it.
Oh, I hate to say I've seen R34 is a wonderful place.
What do you go there to search, Moops?
Optimus Prime, ex Megatron.
I don't know why the fuck I even ask. Right, moving on. So
one will come.
Zach,
what's your choice?
Son of Dawn.
Oh, my choice. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Tom. I would pick the. I would pick the. What's the little biologist fucker from Gene Stealer Coats? The one of the little fella holding a vial or something.
I don't think he's a doctor.
Bro, you are totally losing every single fucking organ.
Oh yeah,
you are waking up missing both kidneys, bro.
That guy's just a commander.
Huh?
It's like it's walking up to your manager, you know? The guy with the needle pistol?
No. The biologist, the guy with the funny stuff.
Oh. Yeah, you're getting stuff put inside you, man. Not in a fun way.
Bro, you are waking. At least if you go to the Orc, you get your shit replaced by something funny. You go to this guy, you're just going to wake up missing 2/3 of your organs, mate.
No. But there's also the chance that you wake up and you've got bonus legs or bonus arms.
Yeah, but we've established this dilemma before. The hand, the extra hand, it's good.
Not all hands are made equal, dude. Okay.
Not all hands are made equal. Huh.
Some crank the hog, some don't. All right, so they're not all equal.
Heavy is the hand that cranks the hog.
You're gonna wake up with a fucking Quato from fucking Total Recall, you goddamn gimp. You're gonna have fucking Moot surgically implanted to your goddamn ass.
Oh, God.
But that's my choice. I think it's
that is your choice.
It's a roll the dice, dude.
You are correct. You are totally welcome to consent to your own demise. Right, moving on. Zach, Son of Dawn. Not a podcast per se, but could y'all do lore videos on your homebrews? Would love a Midas Saint or Iron Gorgeous deep dive. Now, it's quite funny you asked this because we have answered this question before. The problem with doing this is really straightforward. We wanted to do homebrew review stuff. We still do have intentions to do homebrew stuff on the second channel, admittedly to a much smaller degree. The problem with doing a big old deep dive on one of our homebrews after wanting to do expositions on other people's homebrews and then not doing that for the plethora of reasons that we haven't done that would put us in a position where it's like, well, we want to do the homebrew stuff to give back, and not giving back, or at least not feeling like we'd given back, certainly not given back enough, and then kind of skipping over that. I mean, there's probably a lot of people who are like in that sort of the Astartes Anonymous inner circle in terms of people who listen to the podcast or in the Discord, etc., who would probably really, really like that kind of content. But I feel like if we made that content and pushed it out on YouTube, the people who know about the channel and the homebrew stuff who aren't involved in the community would potentially find it a little bit disrespectful, and I would kind of understand why. So it's a tough one because, yeah, I'd love to sit down and produce content for my homebrew. I'm sure Moots would, with the Iron Gorges, would love to do the same.
I'm sure anyone really would. Everyone loves talking about their stuff, their own little creations.
But it's a bit prickly. There's a few eggshells we'd have to avoid with that one. I think we can circle back around to this idea when we've done some more homebrew stuff on the second channel next year. But for now, it's like, well, I think ultimately as well. Like, I mean, I'm working on a different homebrew. I'm working on Chaos Space Marine homebrew right now. Fuck knows what anyone else is working on. But you come in the Discord, you can find our content in there. You just come to the Discord, you can find bits and bobs for our homebrews just sort of floating around. There's a lot of Moots' homebrew stuff on his Instagram. Actually, there's some on mine as well. You can find my personal Instagram, pictures 40k. Yeah, it's a fun one. I'd like to. I think just to summarize, I'd like to. Can't do it until we've given back to the community to a proper degree, though. Otherwise, it might be a little bit insulting.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But maybe we can give a quick overview of our little homebrews. No, nothing super long or convoluted, but a quick little overview of each one of our homebrews, whatever we have going on right now.
Do it in a sentence or less.
Okay, I'll go first then. Traumatized cyborg children and back the tank marines.
I don't even need a complex sentence. Mine is considerably better than Moots' homebrew.
Fuck.
Yeah, go with that.
Fuck.
My guy, it'd be silly scientists who fucked around and found out. Now they have depression.
Ready, Croc.
The Dark Angels are religious, but not really.
Exquisite.
Or
so
horrors.
We'll circle back around to that. Maybe we can do it as a podcast. Actually, it's quite funny because Zach Son of Dawn has said not a podcast per se, but maybe if we wanted to do this idea, maybe actually it would suit a podcast a bit better because
you have
there's kind of an expectation that when you watch the podcast, there's that sort of personal touch to everything, and I think this would fit that without necessarily kicking up a fuss, maybe.
Well, you see, Tom, unfortunately, we're kicking up a fuss anyway. As you have touched on the crux of the issue here, Moots, can you please explain why, in our beloved podcast, there is not a podcast per se?
Well, it was in podcast suggestions. Simple as.
Even though this person has quite obviously used that channel incorrectly and admitted to it in writing.
Yes. You see, Croc, anything that I think invites a conversation is worth talking about. So, therefore, since you are talking about it, since you are discussing it with me, I think it was a clear winner.
Anything that invites conversation? What about 9/11?
All right, and with that, I am forcing our next one. So, 8-pound John Whirliter once more says tier list of the best and worst tasting GW contrast paints. So,
fucking stupid.
Warp Stone Glow is near the top, and so is Briar Ice Queen. That's near the top as well.
Tastes like rainbows.
Pilar Glacier in the middle. What other ones have I got to hand?
Garagactua, not so good.
What the fuck is that? That's a shade. Oh.
Fuck, I don't have my contrast paints in front of me right now.
Is it Wormwood? I'd probably put Wormwood near the bottom. That really tastes like shit.
Pterodon turquoise tastes like blueberry. Also lizard, though. Aftertaste of lizard.
Aftertaste of lizard. Black Templar near the bottom, dude.
Black Templar probably tastes like oil.
Too much religion. I can
Too much religion.
I can say that the two thin coats contrasts do taste quite nice.
Just all of them?
Which is the red one that I really like that tastes like blueberries? Not blueberries, sorry, strawberries.
Why do you know that?
That was the question, right? Why, if you don't know the answer to this question, why are you even talking? Let the professional speak.
Black Legion, very bottom. Imperial Fist, sort of in the mid. Striking Scorpion Green, right at the top.
Imperial Fists is like, it tastes like banana, but it's not like that nice banana. It's like that fake banana flavor.
Super artificial banana, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, it's not terrible. You can eat it, but it's like, eh.
It's like Nesquik banana milkshake. It's like, you can have it. It's not bad, but it's like, it's no one's first choice. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
Doomfire Magenta. Strawberry flavor.
Banging. Delicious. Doomfire Magenta is delicious.
It tastes like strawberry daiquiri.
Did you know, for like, if you get a
Crusher milkshake mix?
Yeah, that shit is fucking foul. That shit is rank. When Aaron was here last, we got lunch at just some random cafe near where I live. And I hadn't been in there before. And they sold milkshakes. I'll get a milkshake. And I saw on behind the counter that they had bottles of Crusher. And I just had to quickly ask. I said, oh, is that what you make the milkshakes with? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, nah, cancel that, please. Like, fuck that. That is not happening. That shit is foul.
It was a nice cafe offer.
What bread tastes like.
Say again, Croc.
That's what Flesh Terror's red tastes like. It's not nice.
I think
instead of taste, it attack your mouth.
It bites back. I think rattling grime tastes pretty much as good as it sounds. You know, it's just grimy, textury. It's like when you get some coffee powder in your coffee. You know, and just like ugh. Striking Scorpion Green though, apples, sweet apples.
Yeah, well, Striking Scorpion Green is just worse. Warpstone Glow.
Well, you know, good point. Warpstone Glow is top tier.
You can like Pepsi, but like Coca-Cola's right there. You know what I mean?
Well, no, actually, Yule Must.
Shut up.
Oh, it is Yule Must season, isn't it? I gotta go right here.
It is Yule Must season, yeah.
This fucking guy, I swear to God.
It's the exclusive seasonal drink, you know.
All right, moving on. So, chickens. Which faction would make the best roommate? The answer is the only good answer is the Leagues of Votan because they pull their weight. Everyone else is just varying levels of terrible.
I think building with a guardsman is obviously the most chill option, but I'm not here for chill. And
Commissars.
A commissar will make sure you empty the fucking recycling bin.
Commissar would bludgeon you to death in your sleep for failing to turn the dishwasher on.
having a Child Legion's roommate would be like having a polycule in the other room, where 5 of them clean the entire house and do all the dishes, and one of them's just a massive stoner. But instead of like smoking weed, it's piloting a god. So I don't know how that equates. Maybe like crack. I don't
know. Excellent. Right, moving on. So
no, hold on, wait.
Come on, Aaron, give us your input.
A Tau drone wouldn't be a bad fella.
No, it's a whole faction.
A whole faction.
Okay,
no, so the Tau would slowly just sort of convert you. No, okay, no, we don't want that. No,
So I say the Votan. It's like everyone's just pulling their weight, just doing their best for everyone else, man.
Best roommate. Yeah. Give me like a Craft World Eldar.
Interesting.
They're not horrific. They might occasionally fuck up and have an orgy that causes the new Chaos God, but that was a one-time deal. Otherwise, they got nothing else bad really going for them, as far as I'm aware, other than maybe an Avatar Kane comes over.
Yeah, but they're lightweights. One singular beer and they're gone.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Kane is a cool guy. He's actually pretty chill once you get to know him.
Have you seen the process of an Avatar of Kane being made?
Yes.
Not personally.
Not firsthand, but
But
I know of it.
I think Eldar would be fine. I was going to say the Tau drone because it's like a Roomba, but it's a whole faction. So that wouldn't work.
Well, if you think about it, then you just get multiple Roombas if you pick Tau.
It'd
be a bit like having a fucking what's the called? What are they? A Mormon roommate that'd be constantly getting you to convert.
I was gonna say, isn't that the issue, right? You're just gonna have some guy trying to convert you to their weird religion at all times whenever he gets the chance. They're super chill, obviously, but like they'll just like
see them all sat at the table for their greater good.
They'll just slip pamphlets under your door.
Hey man, I'm going to this party this Sunday. If you want to come, it's like 12 a.m. I'm like, no, I'm not going. I'm not going, man. No.
You go once, and it turns out, well, yeah, it was just like a informative meeting about the greater good.
It'd be like having a roommate that believes in Scientology. It's like, no, man, fucking stop, please.
Right, moving on. Oh god, Silverchonk says just good tabletop etiquette. Just fucking have a shower. Make sure you wipe your ass properly.
I would say don't do push-ups in between phases, but it's kind of funny.
That's fine. That's funny. It happens. As long as you don't fuck your opponent's models up.
No.
And like you remember to not fucking, I don't know, shit yourself. Genuinely, I think this cooks me quite a bit, actually, this question, because in theory it's not fucking hard. The fact that so many people fuck this up is mind-boggling to me.
Don't take faction differences into real life social issues.
You ever watch Battlefield Friends?
Yeah.
Battlefield.
You know the big veteran guys like, you guys got a bucket? You ain't playing Battlefield right if you ain't got a bucket. Don't do any of that.
Yeah. That's
and you'll be all right.
That is.
I mean, it's as long as you don't absolutely bomb the toilet that everyone's going to mid-match, you're fine.
You can bomb the toilet.
Tom, have we ever mentioned that fucking thing that happened on podcast before?
Several times.
On podcast?
Oh, yeah. Yes, we have.
Okay. You
can bomb the toilet, that's fine. What you don't want to bomb is your ass whilst you are in the play area. That's where I think it ceases to become just nature happens.
See, your opponents should be not enjoying themselves because you're tabling them, not because you're at the table.
Yeah. It's quite funny though, because it's always Imperial Fist and Black Templar players. Occasionally there's some Guard players, but Guard players don't have good enough armies to fucking
back that up.
Yeah, and that's not their fault. That's definitely not their fault. That's not their fault at all.
But it is somewhat karmic, which is funny.
Yeah, but it's always an Imperial Fist or Black Templar player, and it's like, oh.
I mean, I think really just. I mean, it might sound really simple. Just don't be an asshat. Sometimes you're gonna lose, sometimes you're gonna win, and you gotta be a good sport about it. Even if the other person you're playing against isn't a good sport, maybe they're a sore loser, maybe they're a sore winner. Even, we're all in this hobby because we, for one reason or another, enjoy it. And if you're into the gameplay part of it, you'll probably have to get ready for some amount of people who really enjoy the game aspects of it. And as a Magic the Gathering player, sometimes you're gonna meet people, Aaron, who really builds very spiky decks because that's how they enjoy playing it. And so
some people like to bring 3 Plague Burst Aaron to game brand new players. And it's okay to enjoy winning. It's okay to it's okay for the idea of winning to be where you source your enjoyment. But if that's the only place you source your enjoyment, then it's oh, go play at tournaments.
Okay, I think there's another layer here we're not touching on, and that is the difference between playing 40k with friends and playing 40k with other people. Because if I'm at a public game, then I would nice. It's oh, my Terminator opens fire, and then I roll the dice, and it's cool. If I'm with my friends, diabolical things happen. I remember back in 9th edition when I realized the Dark Angels did have their super doctrines, and every single one of my friends sighed loudly.
yeah, absolutely. That is a very valid take. You'll really play whoever you're playing with. You should go in with the same sort of expectation of what power level you're playing, what your goal is playing. In Magic the Gathering, that's rule 0, or in Commander specifically. I've really only played with people I know, so I don't know the playing with random people sort of aspect of 40k. But so I don't know if there's an equivalent to that.
Well, the same thing would apply. There's nothing stopping anyone on a casual level. So, and by that I mean friends, strangers, as long as it's not a tournament setting. There's nothing stopping anyone from saying, oh, I'm playing this kind of list, or I've brought this selection of models, which means I can use any kind of list under this umbrella. And some other person going, oh yeah, well, I've brought this. And then the two, and it doesn't take more than 5 minutes to go, okay, well, we'll agree to play at this power level. If you don't want me to use this unit, I won't. But in return, I'd like you to not use that unit. And you tailor it for fun, for enjoyment. And I think the moment that stops happening is the moment where, and I think this is the thing that people are too afraid to do, that I think more people should do. And that's where you go, okay, well, that's fine. We'll just go play with other people then. Because we're not compatible as opponents, because I'm here to just chill the fuck out and you're here to smell like someone who hasn't wiped their ass in 6 months with your Black Templars.
But this is coming from the man who said, "I wish I could lie in Magic and not have everyone be mad at me."
I need to correct that. That's almost true. That's almost true. There's one thing about that that's not true. I do not care if you get mad at me. Magic, unlike 40k, Magic is about the politics, and if you're a good politician, lies out his ass. So it's not my fault. You guys are bad at Magic politics.
I am pretty sure I looked this up, and there is nothing that says in the rules that you can't lie regarding hidden information. Public information, however, you cannot lie about.
No. Tom means like, if you don't do this, I won't attack you with this thing.
Aaron's talking about truces. We say, hey, Aaron, if you do this turn, I won't attack you, and instead we can get. And then my turn comes around, I turn Aaron into a pretzel. It's like sometimes you just gotta,
Okay, I see. Going back on deals and things like that. Well, that is absolutely something you are allowed to do.
Right.
What do we call it? We call it, what's the social punishment and legal punishment. There's two very different things.
Absolutely. Tom, you're absolutely allowed to do that. But that means I will swing at you for 24 infect damage next turn if I get the chance.
I am a big believer in social repercussion.
Okay.
I believe it's Newton's third law. Every action has an equal opposite reaction.
Yes. Yes, there's something about the laws of alchemy in here as well, I'm sure. But the truth is, you are allowed to be mad at me for betraying you, just so long as we're on the same page that I will betray you. All right, exquisite. Right. I mean, hey, listen. I'm going to rock up to the table. My ass is going to be wiped. All right. So back to the question.
Appreciate.
You're not going to have to smell anything. It'll be okay. Right. Moving on. 2 Fulgrims in a sweater. Which of the Primarchs would have the best rap game?
I'm noticing a pattern in these fucking names. We've got 2 Fulgrims in a sweater. We've got 4 Grots in a can. 5 Norns in a fucking trench coat.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Best rap game. I think
Sean World. No.
Sanguinius and Fulgrim come to mind first because Fulgrim has a really big appreciation of artistry, and Sanguinius has an appreciation of artistry and poetry. I think a better question is who would have the worst rap game, which is obviously Conrad Kurz.
I think. Okay. No, you know what? I think Corvus Corax would be worse.
You just don't like Raven Guard, mate. I feel like this is bias for the sake of bias.
No. This is bias for the sake of bias. Imagine the fucking 808 ago and this man starts quoting Shakespeare. Shut up.
No, I know this is very counter me, but I think Conrad would have a pretty good rap game because he knows what you're gonna say.
Yeah, but like in an evil way. So he's just gonna say like, "Oh, that's a mean thing to say about my mom." No. Okay. The real answer here, we've got a Slim Shady situation. It's Rabute Gilliman, Primarch of the 13th.
No.
He's a verbose motherfucker. So actually, that could be true.
You're telling me this man does not have the mental faculties to freestyle your ass into the ground? You probably rap so hard you explode, like actual human spontaneous combustion.
No, I think we're missing the real terror duo here. Of course, Alfarius, Omegon. They are, I think, the rap kings of 40K.
I would love to see a 40k epic rap battles of history, dude.
Epic rap battles of history. Horus Lupercal versus Sanguinius.
No, you're missing the bigger picture. It'd be like epic rap battles of history, and it'd be fucking literally anyone. Loga versus God effects. And then
card effects were like kind of lame.
Well, actually, Lorgar is an oratory, or like, fuck, is that the right word?
Orator.
Or orator.
He is a spokesperson in a showmanistic sense. Yeah,
he would rock, honestly.
You know the Geek versus Nerd rap battle by Rhett and Link?
No.
And this is not going to land at all. But there's a bit where they reference Gandalf, and that's what I imagine Lorgar sounds like when he's rapping.
I see your point. It's probably very dorky.
Right, moving on. I think we have one left, and it's from... We got two left. Snizzy, and he says, I am once again requesting an ep on 30k homebrew. I was going to be snarky and respond to this with just no, but I've come to realize that actually the community needs this because I'm going to bitch for like 20 seconds. There are so many 40k homebrewers.
60 seconds starts now.
I don't need 60 seconds. There's so many 40k homebrewers who are like, look at my 40k homebrew. Oh yeah, I know like 2/3 of my lore is me referencing the Horus Heresy. Make a fucking Horus Heresy homebrew then, you melt. Dickhead. Black Shields exist for a reason. Fucking make a Horus Heresy homebrew. Like, fuck, they're two different settings. Stop trying to force the fuck. Listen. You have a meal. You have your spaghetti bolognese, and then you finish eating it. And then afterwards, you have your ice cream. Stop trying to force your spaghetti bolognese in the fucking ice cream. And keep them separate for a reason. Disgusting animals.
You make a good point. When was the last time you saw a homebrew Titan Legio that was nearly as old as they should be? They should be old in the heresy. The problem with founding a Titan Legio in like Mon 40k is that a lot of Titan Legios come from finding Forge Worlds during the Great Crusade.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It's a fun one because there's Black Shields. Homebrew Black Shields is its own art form, and it's really cool. There's an awful lot of nuance to it, and
yeah,
it's the kind of thing where it's like you kind of realize that. And I mean this entirely with all the animosity. You realize that a lot of people who do the 40k homebrews, and then they're like 2/3 of their lore is like Horus Heresy stuff, and you realize that it's all superficial because they've not read enough on the Horus Heresy to do a competent Horus Heresy homebrew. And so they're crutching the Horus Heresy. So they're crutching their 40k homebrew by using half-baked Horus Heresy lore. And it's like... And again, you make a homebrew, do what makes you happy. But if you ask me to be honest about it, which happens a lot, I'm not going to lie to you, you know? So yeah, maybe we will do a 30k homebrew episode at some point because there's a lot of people, I think, who are really committed to homebrewing really interesting stuff in that era who just kind of need a nudge in the right direction. So yeah, let's definitely consider that for sure.
I think it's
30k Black Shields are kind of awesome.
I have no strong positive or negative feelings on the matter.
Thanks. I am ambivalent. Though I think really my take on this is if you're gonna homebrew 30k, Black Shields are probably the most fun you're gonna have doing it. That's not to say you can't do anything else, because obviously there's a lot of companies and whatnot in our legions as well you can do. Ooh. And there's
actually.
What's that?
Sorry, I'll let you finish. I was going to say I kind of disagree with that actually. But I'll let you finish.
But there's also a lot more than just the Marines and that you can work with.
Yeah.
The point is, I think Black Shields are a very different beast from anything other regular Space Marine in any way, shape, or form. In a sense, you're doing a renegade chapter. Kind of. There is differences.
There's a lot of differences.
There's a lot of differences. And I think really what you're doing as a Black Shield homebrew is a lot of character studies, a lot of like exploring how different characters from different factions work together in this environment, in this Horus heresy. What are their thoughts and opinions on the events that are occurring? Where are they standing on all of this? What are they doing to survive? And there's a lot of intrigue. There's backstabbing. It's just listen to the Endred Har audiobooks, because they're great. Endred Har,
they're really fun.
Ass. He he like threatens a dude to like beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker's arm, and it's like
yeah. And Endred Har's very fun. I think just for context, because I stumbling over my words. This isn't immediately apparent for a lot of people. When you say Black Shield, especially the current era of 40k in post Space Marine 2, when people hear the word Black Shield, they're like, oh, Black Shields, those are when like a Space Marine leaves his chapter and maybe joins the Death Watch. In the Horus Heresy 30k era, that's not what a Black Shield is. No. I mean, granted, they are, in a sense, they leave their legion. So the two have commonality in the origins. They're leaving what they once were from. But a Black Shield homebrew in 30k is basically a unaffiliated warband, or a warband with loose affiliations and more of a personal vendetta. Take Endred Har's warband, for example. By the end of the third story, which took place years before the Siege of Terra, they were a Black Shield warband in service to the throne. So you can be Black Shields. So unlike in 40k, where you have renegades, who the objective of a renegade is to be characterized as maybe loyalist, maybe traitor, but still kind of somewhere in the middle. Black Shields in 30k can still be traitor or heretic, or traitor or loyalist. So there's a few distinctions there, but I think the reason why I would say Black Shields are not necessarily the most fun to homebrew is probably because they're the most challenging. You see, if you decide you wanted to homebrew a company of Imperial Fists or whatever in 30k, you get to enjoy exercising your knowledge of Imperial Fists and Imperial Fist moments, battles, etc., right? And that's something that is very easily done. It's very easy to do well. When you do the same thing for Black Shields, not only do you have to exercise pristine knowledge of all of the factions you're involving to characterize them properly, but you then also have to exercise an understanding of what it's like to be a Black Shield in that era. It's a much, much, much more challenging undertaking to perform. And you can always make it even more and more challenging by increasing how varied things are. And I think unlike Renegades as well, I mean, I'm not going to spend too long talking about 40k Renegades, but because I don't think people... It's so bad. I don't want to bitch about this, but when I'm going to do a 40k, it's going to be a 2-hour-long 40k Renegade video that's going to come out very soon. It might even come out before this podcast gets uploaded, actually. And if you watch that, you'll come to the conclusion really quickly that like people's idea of we talk about Space Marines and people like misinterpreting certain factions because they only have a surface level understanding of those factions, and we talk about how it's a big problem in 40k, but it's also kind of like it's whatever, because you can look a bit deeper and understand what you're actually talking about. That's a huge problem with Renegades. Most people who say they like Renegades know fuck all about Renegades. Most people who I've spoken to who are like, I want to homebrew a Renegade chapter, have not touched a single Soul Drinkers book, or any of the other Renegade short stories or anything, and it's like it's horrific. But when you homebrew Renegades in 40k, you are shoehorned, and this is both a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because you get streamlined what you can and can't do, what you can and can't expect, what is reasonable to expect of Renegades, what's unreasonable to expect of Renegades. Homebrewing Black Shields in 30k, those like guidelines, those are not there. It can get fucking wild. So I think I would say it can be very not fun because it's so uncharted. You know, it's so uncharted. It can get really fucking wacky, and it can all go wrong with like a single sentence. I think personally, homebrewing in 30k, if you want to have a really good time, really easily, homebrew a Titan Legio. Be present at Beta Garmin. homebrew,
See,
maybe some
unfortunately,
knights.
I sort of kind of got to agree with you, because we just kind of don't really know enough about the founding of Titan Legios to have enough knowledge on really all the ways it works. But for all you people out there that like writing stuff to have gimmicks, big robot, pilot gimmick, big robot gimmick, gimmick pilot, gimmick robot.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Titans and Knights of that era are definitely an untapped resource when it comes to the homebrew, the Warhammer homebrew communities. I think that someday soon someone's going to put a really fun or interesting Knight or Titan Legio in front of me that's homebrewed for 30k instead of 40k, and it's going to be a real treat.
Also, you've got the added bonus that all your Sacristans and Mechanicum people are Mechanicum, not Mechanicus, and can have so much fucking swag. Are you kidding me?
That's true. That's very true. So yeah, I'm not going to talk about this anymore. But fucking read Renegade books. You want to do Renegades? Fucking read Renegade books. Stop watching fucking videos on YouTube, because they got a fucking Arbitorian did a video on the Ashen Claws last year, and the top comment was some guy saying, "Oh my god, I love Renegades. I wish we had more Renegade lore." Not realizing how tone deaf that is, talking about Ashen Claws like they're not like the worst example of Renegades in the entire fucking setting. Like actual melt behavior. All right, sorry, go on. Continue. The next one is
I leave it here on Blackheart.
Just to have a sleeper agent moment. Yes! Moment of fucking mentioned.
It just cooks my noodle, man. It's like Ashen Claws. There's a guy who's just dropped a thing in a homebrew review, and he's in the homebrew review tab, and he's like, he's dropped his Ashen Claws homebrew.
Oh no!
And he's put a thing. Oh yeah, he's put a little sentence at the bottom saying, "Oh yeah, I'm going to add to this with some more stuff later." And I've just spelt out "don't" in reactions to his thing. Man, the Ashen Claws just fucking light a fire in me, man. There's so many. It's crazy though, man, because we talk about 40k. There's so many things where people are like, "No, that's stupid lore. This is dumb lore," and we get the anti-social justice stuff like rearing its head, and it gets really vicious and political. And I'm just sat here like, you're all fucking losers. Why are none of you talking about how dumb the Ashen Claws are? Like, why the fuck am I the only one standing on this fucking point? And then we've got fucking Roy McNiven out here writing books for RuneScape. Like he's fucking... All right, now we're going to move on. I'll fucking lose my marbles.
I saw a couple funny interactions you had the other day in the homebrew thing. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it.
No, we're moving on. I'm too angry. We have to move on.
Too angry.
Over the Angel. Which extra horrific faction would you rather your country be invaded by, and why? The Night Lords, the Necron Flayed Ones, Tyranids, Chaos (any Chaos army), or Drakari. I think the Drakari will inflict the most pain, and Roy McNiven is in the UK with me, so Drakari, let's go.
Can we upgrade the Necrons to just Necrons? I feel like the whole faction's pretty horrific. You'd have to specify the skin boards.
Yeah.
For political reasons, I will say Tyranids.
For political reasons? What political reasons?
I am not allowed to say if we want monetization.
Great.
What does that mean?
Whoa.
How do you know?
I mean, the answer is you say Chaos, and then you say Chaos any army, and then you've gone straight for the Iron Warriors, because whilst you still get all the regular Chaos bullshit, and anyone who tries to say Iron Warriors like shave off all their Chaos mutations, this happened like once in one sentence. Stop pretending that they're not Chaos Space Marines. Come on. It's like, well, they're pragmatic as fuck. So you're just as likely to be recruited as you are to be turned into someone's living armchair. So that, I guess.
Speaking of living armchairs, I'm picking the Drakari because they don't really do full-scale invasions per se. It's going to be like sequential raiding.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
it's I'm out in the fucking boonies, mate.
Yeah, because you live in the middle of
lower chance
nowhere, so no one is noticing you for
I'm not safe, but significantly lower chance. And like, if they get you, they get you. Like, well, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
You throw your hands up, well, shucks,
Well, we cross that bridge when it comes to it. Any of the other factions, Necrons, monoliths appearing, they're burning all life. Tyranids, bio stuff appearing, they're eating all life. Night Lords. Actually, no, now that I've said out loud, I feel like you could just shoot a Night Lord and they run away.
Well, Night Lords are really funny because they are the only Space Marine Legion that are defined by their cowardice. Which is really fun because they've even got characters, they've even got individual characters who are defined by their cowardice, which is a really fun one. But the problem is Night Lords only exercise that cowardice when they start thinking, I might not win this. And I'm afraid, Croc, no Night Lord is going to face you and think that.
What if I'm completely naked and oiled up?
With
regular oil, with butter.
I mean,
when they see me drenched in golden power.
I mean, if you were drenched in maybe fucking uranium, perhaps. I don't know if being
no, think about it. The Night Lord, they go to grab me, and I just slip out of it.
I'm not entirely sure how being bueno excelente but British is going to save you from the Night Lords.
Save me? Oh no! But I'm going to go down swinging, and not with my arms. Be the reason a Night Lord gave up.
Oh, my sides! Fuck you.
There'll be on the squad box that evening. There'll be a lot of screams, and it won't be from me.
Okay, we are going to draw this episode to a close. We have patron questions. Yay! So, Chef asks real quick, how do y'all like your coffee? So, I'm a big fan of lattes, just lattes. I'm really simple. For some reason, the McDonald's lattes, they're like, on one hand, they're complete garbage, and on the other hand, they like fill me with life. So,
it's that,
Is that a Cyberpunk reference?
Well, it's not like they don't make me happy, but it's like when you finish drinking a latte from Mackey's, you're ready to fist fight. It doesn't mean you have to, and it definitely doesn't mean you want to, but you're ready to.
Well, it's the gas station coffee. It's like it's a whole other type of coffee.
There's just a pure functionality to it.
Yeah, it exists to wake you up, and it wakes you the fuck up. Me personally, I like mine sweet. I like a nice little, a sweet treat in the morning. Now, so
you're a mocha boy, aren't you?
I'm a mocha boy. I love mocha. So right now, I got a bit distracted there. So right now, I pour just some regular fucking coffee, and I'll put some shocky milk in it, some protein shocky milk. That's how I enjoy my coffee right now.
What about you two? You like it black, don't you, Aaron? You always drink your coffee black, don't you?
Oh, coffee. I've been variating. I do like a black coffee in the mornings, especially. It's like, okay, awake. It's nice. Anchors me into reality, like eating chewing gum.
Eating chewing gum.
You can bypass the atomic reset because you've got chewing gum in you.
But I'm also a sucker for quite a nice sort of like milky, dairy heavy coffee, like something with cream or like a white mocha.
Yeah,
I'm easy. I've been testing all the syrups at my work recently, so I'll have like a latte and I'll just put 2 pumps vanilla, 2 pumps hazelnut, or I'll be like ooh honeycomb and something else, and I'm like ooh.
Actually, that's true. I had this at the local coffee place, literally just down the road from me. I've been having iced lattes with honeycomb syrup. and that has been like you couldn't drink it every day because it would give you the squits, but it's really fucking tasty. That shit. Yeah, it's very good. I didn't know honeycomb syrup was even a thing until I had one of those.
It's really good.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. Yeah. What about you, Croc? What kind of coffee do you get out in the boonies?
Mr. Barista Man.
I work as a barista, so there are people out there that'll tell you that there's no like iced lattes aren't real coffee, and you see when you put coffee in a drink, when the main flavor profile of the drink is coffee, because coffee is a very dominant flavor. You know what you call that?
What's that?
You call it coffee, and because you've taken a latte and added ice cubes to it, it doesn't change the drink.
Mm-hmm.
So you're an iced latte guy?
Yeah, it's mostly because I don't have to wait for it to cool down. I could just chug it then and there.
That's fair.
Right, you're weak, I see.
No, I don't want to burn my fucking tongue in the middle of a morning rush. You fucking wet rat. Black coffee. Yeah. How's your fucking swamp water taste?
This is what's wrong with you fucking youngins, dude. Ain't no day of work in your life.
I could have decaf because I hate myself. Fuck you. No, you're having fucking worse tea. You could be having all the drinks that are hot water with a thing in. You could have fucking tea, herbal, fucking anything else, and you choose coffee? You want watered down coffee? You are the fucking problem. I hate you.
All right, moving on.
No, actually, you know what? Fuck you. I used a data barista, and she said, "Thank you for ordering the easiest fucking thing every time."
Yeah,
I fucking hate you.
No fucking
you crave difficulty for no fucking reason. Add extra step to everything. You fucking coffee swine.
I like to sit there and make me all that fucking shit water every day. I hate that. You're kind of stuck. Okay, you take the flavor profile of a freshly poured shot of coffee and take a fat fucking you piss in the cup. That's what you do. The flavor wouldn't be any different. I could go back and like a Cleveland steamer and fucking waffle stomp that, take the liquid and pour a shot of coffee, and you would know the fucking difference.
It's ironic you talk about flavor profiles, dude. Because it's funny that the man talking right now has the flavor profile.
That's you. You're drinking fat bastard turd, and you know the fucking difference. You sit there and go, ooh, nutty. You want to sit there and be like, hey, wait a minute, this is shit, because there's no fucking difference.
All right,
things are heating up in the fucking coffee fandom. Holy shit!
Fuck that shit. You guys can finish that shit off later. I'm moving on to the next question.
There's nothing to finish off. Aaron's a fucking weirdo.
You're a fucking weirdo.
Listen, shut the fuck up. You're both getting muted. All right, this comes from Balthazar Gelton, a gyrocopter, and he asks, when you started Astartes Anonymous, did you ever think it would get this larger following? Yes, I never doubted it for a second.
We don't plan for failure in this house, son. Fuck that.
I mean, actually, it's funny you say like, that is the success. Or that is how you like become successful on YouTube. You do not fucking plan for failure. You just fucking you jump into sixth gear and you put your foot down and you don't stop fucking going until you're making a living. And that's
it's like it's like when you need to use the shitter in public. So you just walk into a restaurant with purpose and they don't fucking stop.
Literally, yeah, absolutely.
Straight through. Look at my friends.
I belong here.
Some poor fucking front of house comes up to me. Sir, you need to order something. No, the pure, radiant power of needing a shit. You send them flying back 20 feet to the wall. They need an ambulance, but you don't care. You need a shit real bad.
Wide stands, arms swinging.
What are they going to do? Fucking stop you from pooing? Don't think so. My pants are already by my legs, mate. I'm
electricity merely gives me power. You fire 10,000 volts at the next man, turn him to ashes on the spot.
So we don't plan for failure, is what we're trying to say, in short.
You just go, you know what, I'm doing this, and I'm going to keep doing this, and it's going to work. And that's the thing with a lot of stuff, like a lot of careers where you have to be your own driving force. It's the second you start to allow yourself to doubt what you're making, that's when it goes tits up. So if I'm making something, I never doubt it ever. I'm open to like hearing critique from people I give a shit about. But critique is basically just a fancy way of saying, okay, steer your course this way or that way or this way or that way. The second anyone comes to me and be like, Tom, you should stop doing that. It's like, oh fuck, why'd you come over? Now your opinion doesn't matter. You know? Yeah, never doubt yourself. Never ever doubt yourself. If you want to fucking jump out of a plane with no parachute, that like you make it happen.
Make that happen.
Remember,
in all things in life, you must employ the third monk mentality. That is to say, you are the third monkey at Noah's Ark. And brother, it's starting to rain.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Moots got something to say. I forgot.
Guys were I was a part of this.
Aaron, did you just shit yourself, bro? I see the fucking. He just fucking lets rip, and I see the circle appear around Aaron's fucking little character, bro. You need to wipe that, bro.
I'm gonna put that on the fucking end of the episode. That's gonna be the fucking end.
Aaron's ripping the soundboard.
Wait a minute. Let me just.
No, I'm just going to mute you. All right, Aaron is done for this episode. He's muted. Okay. Right, what were you saying, Moots?
I was saying when we started this, I what the fuck? Oh god, Aaron is screaming at me. Hold on, now I've deafened myself. I can't hear him. No, I thought in my mind that this was definitely something that could go somewhere. With that in mind, my point of view when we started this, I didn't think we were going to make a living out of this. So I guess I never, it's not to say I never expected it to grow big or anything, because I thought, man, we're enjoying doing this, and in my mind, if you are enjoying doing something, then other people will enjoy what you're doing. And so even if I never expected to be able to make like a living off of this, because at the time when I started this, I was studying to become a forester, and that was my goal. I was going to become a forester, and this was just going to be my side hobby. You know, it was something to do for fun with my good friends. And but as it turned out, forestry can, you know, it's although very fun and very, you know, I enjoy this more, and I can make a living off of doing my absolute favorite hobby. So yeah, no, I never really expected it to get this big, but I'm really happy it did.
And we slowly put more pressure on Moots whilst paying him less. And I will retire at the ripe old age of 31.
God.
So yeah, so thank you all very much for tuning into an absolutely fucking wank episode of the Astartes podcast.
What do you mean? Podcast was peak.
If you would like to discuss anything we've talked about here today with me or any of the fellas in the Astartes Anonymous Discord, you are welcome to join and talk to us. I have a funny feeling that this is not going to be the last we shall hear of black coffee versus iced lattes.
It is. There's no further discussion.
Not.
This man is unwell. I need to be put down.
You are unwell. Man doesn't know a balanced palate when he fucking gets hit in the head by one.
Balanced palate? You're drinking shit water. You're just drinking watered down coffee. Balanced palate. You like you know what they call? You know what they call fucking Americanos, Aaron? Morning brown. Why is that, huh?
Morning brown,
huh?
It's poop. You're not the only one who's supposed to Auntie Donna. Fuck you.
Boop.
I'm ending this shit, bro.
Butter.